Mining it. Oh, I need cover. Cover. Not the others. Hey, come on. Gonzalez over there. You. Is that it? That's just the 3. You're not putting your weapons away. And Gareth hasn't confirmed it. So I'm gonna guess there's another one. Yeah. There we go. Any more? Don't know, but we're not putting our weapons away yet. Come on, focus. There we go. Blown him. Okay, thank you. Nothing down here. Weapon locker. Yep. There we go. Number 6s again. I think 9 or 10 is the highest. I don't know, my mind keeps coming up with different scenarios. I might be remembering number 2 or even number 3. And we will get to them eventually, but it's not going to be for a while yet. Right. Yeah, just in case you need to. Then save. And... okay. There we go. Put it away for now. They wouldn't be in here, would they? And again, she said there's one working with them, so could be in here. Click. Okay. Oh, can't save. I can't save. I'm not in combat. Yeah, you don't know when you're going to get another portal like this. Gonna get up a bit. There we go. Maybe down a bit. Keep going. Almost there. Get rid of me. And the party. Take a quick screenshot because that's a cool image. And a zoom.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Yeah.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
And boop. Hello, Liara.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me?
Mostly
Do you think
Saren, but
Benezia
yeah.
is involved?
More than likely.
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We
Then we
have
need
to
to
hurry.
go.
The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Cool.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Can't move. Is it this top one? Yeah. Yes, because here is cover. Oh, I remember that armor style.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Carnage there. Yep, stasis in, please. Okay, Overlord on. No. Fuel boost. Maybe shield boost again. Barrier, barrier, barrier. Where's the barrier? There we are. Thank you. Yeah. Need one. And one back here. And that's one down. That's another. Another. And go back over here to the environment. I remember I really struggled with this when I first played it. I think there's one over there, I can't see it. Is he going right middle? He's going right middle. Ah, yeah. Where are you going? Please use that. I'm going to try and use warp. Get down. Please use that. Back push. What else? What else? What else? Stasis. Oh, we're going stasis. No, not. I want you to absolutely just wail on him. There we go, he's dead. Carrots. Carrots. Come on, Rex. There we go. Good lad. That'll do. Yeah, I remember always struggling with him, just because I remember that Battlemaster running up and punching me. Come on, guys and girl, we can do this. Follow my shiny hair. Follow my shiny hair. Try not to be too loud, it's getting late now, so I don't want to wake up my neighbours or my girlfriend if she's already nodded off to sleep. Oh, there we go. And all of us made it. Nice one. Just have a breather. Shephard, for a super soldier, you're really out of shape. Like, I can't say much, I'm not in the best of shape, but I'm not a super soldier.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
Yeah.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He did save us. It does kind of ease tension. He's alright. He's not doing it to be harsh, is he? So, meh.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll
Yeah.
get used to it.
I see.
Definitely is.
It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
And you probably would have been killed
What did
anyway.
Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real
Okay.
area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Oh, I forgot that the Asari age really slowly.
How old are you exactly?
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may
I
seem
doubt
like
it.
a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
Yeah.
That is why my research has not received the
I
attention it
wish I lived
deserves.
that long.
Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Okay. I might
I've
know
got my
though.
own theory on
Yeah.
why the Protheans
I have a bit
disappeared.
of an advantage.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
The Ari is very smart and knows quite a lot that well, she knows more than she even knows herself, to be honest.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and
50 how-
shred of evidence.
How old are you, Rex?
Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research.
Okay.
But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to
Is there
prove
not a lot
it.
of people that take you up
There
on
were
that
other
feeling?
civilizations before
You
the
need
Protheans.
evidence.
This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Okay then, if someone were before the Protheans, how do you know? Have they got a name, pictures?
If the Protheans
cave
weren't the
drawings?
first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction.
Okay.
Each time a great civilization rises
You're not
up,
convincing me
it is
yet.
suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them.
So they're not there.
And
oh,
then,
I
like
think- I
all
guess
the
they
other
could.
forgotten
If
civilizations
that's what you
throughout
mean,
galactic
learned and
history,
then built these out of what
the
they learned from
Protheans
them.
disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I kind of do want to say, I shut up. I've got a vision, but she don't know that. Yeah.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
Yep.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
What evidence do you have? Although I know I'm right, even though I don't have evidence. Set me up on my feeling. I've got a feeling I'm right.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding
Like a
one that still
Have-Man
works is
style thing?
extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Oh yeah, it was mental. We're just flashing images.
Amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
What about your mum?
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to
Good
have
old
you on
Rex.
the team, Liara.
Yeah, she is the full
Thank you,
biotics.
Commander. I am very
Party
grateful.
member. It's basically what I
I'm
am.
afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
And a
When was the
debt.
last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, sure.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah.
Patch him through, Joker.
Let's keep them updated.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Might as well.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
I know what I'm doing, idiot.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander.
Exactly.
Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
For now,
Apart
yeah.
from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shephard?
We almost died in there.
Yeah.
The Geth were
Who
everywhere.
cares about a ruin?
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Shepherd is the chosen one. Yeah, pretty much. Every main character is the chosen one. Is the Warden of Space, is the Inquisitor of Space, and the Champion, if you have to reference Dragon Age. He's basically the Goku of space. Just nowhere near as strong. I think everyone has new stuff to say.
Yes, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Joker? I know certain people do. Technically in chapter 2 now.
I prefer
sense.
gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
7 weeks to go. That I wish I could do that. Then again, I do shave quite often nowadays. That is it.
I have to go.
Alright,
Everything
see
else
ya.
seems the same. Oh. That's new. Anything else? Yep. It's a little more XP to get. Heat load monitor is this. No. Heat load monitor again. And, okay, anything else? Oh, there we go. Aye. It's annoying that they don't give you all this when you first get here. Why would I only look at it now that we've got an extra party member? In fact, can I do anything in here while I'm here? Just because video games. Nope. Okay. Downstairs it is. Yep, replenish Medagel, because always good to have on. Doc.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Ah, no, it's the same ones.
Go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Fair enough. We learnt about what an L2 is earlier. Before I talked to Liara. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Hello, Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yeah.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
You know, are you about to pass
Dr.
out?
Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Well, she deals with a lot of war wounds, but I'm actually surprised she does that
You're
too.
in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Meh.
I'm
It's
just
fine.
glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Well, yeah, you're not your mum.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you.
You would have
I know
sided
you
with
won't
that
let me
Gorgon
down.
if you were anything like her.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Cool. Tell me more about your mum, though.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
I don't think so. You haven't seen what he's done so
This
far.
hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
And learn more about Asari culture. Cool.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Okay. Like what?
Like what?
Most of
Shephard.
the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't
Okay.
understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union.
It's a
The
fun
true
part of the
connection is
union.
mental. Our physiology allows us
True.
to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Okay, what about the other parent? Does they get any say?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Okay, what about Aiden? If I ask about her father, yeah, what about
He
age
was already lived
difference?
for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
You're seen as a kid at what,
Few sapient
106?
species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
And you don't know?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom
okay.
would hold.
Weird,
I am
but
what is
okay.
sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Well, if your mum's never told you, you don't know what happened.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Well, yeah, 106 and a kid.
I should go.
I'm guessing you live
Goodbye,
over
Commander.
1,000 at least. Right, let's go and talk to other people. Get all that out of the way. Oh. Yeah, reduce all to Omni Joe. I don't need all that, that's quite weak stuff now. Anything down here? Nope. Just so it doesn't reset and I have to do all that again. Let me do a quick save. Anything new for you?
Anything you need, Commander?
Yep.
Just trying to get a sense of where the
Is
crew's
this an
at.
official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it.
That's a generous
Okay.
attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Yeah, they're being weird.
The
I have
Council
to admit
doesn't want to
that.
believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp.
Okay.
Sorry, hauled in is
Would I not be technically know about this being an adept?
encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
I mean,
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the womb.
I'm just a full adept. I'm even more adept than you. Do you think I'd be there?
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals.
Okay.
A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Makes it sound like a futuristic X-Men with mutants. Start showing powers. Either Feds get to you first, or Xavier. What's Jump Zero?
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Okay. Any friends you made?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out.
Drink?
We didn't have much to do, though. It was
Games?
a research platform then, and Canadics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Go on.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway.
Okay.
There was a
Calm
girl
down.
I spent a lot of time with. We kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart. And charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training.
Nah, there's something else there.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures
Oh
were,
yeah, I
it was
bet you
hard
they
to
did.
track down accidentals.
If you could do something where it makes a kid have biotic powers and you have a powerful asset to ability, I bet you loads of them happened. But it would class as accidental.
I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing
Come on.
this.
You didn't talk last time before we got Liaris, and now tell me everything, get it out with.
Malenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Oh, that's it. You'll talk again eventually, I guess. Anything in here? It is my room. I think they just give me a double bed, not two single ones put together, but